Greetings. I want to give you the unvarnished truth about food prices, why they keep going up with no end in sight, and what is the true cause of it. So if you're sick of the same old dog and pony show bullshit explanations, lend me your ear, and I won't waste any of your precious time. Before I really get going into this, I want you to know that everything I'm talking about here concerns the current modern consumer food market system, which began in the early to mid 1950s, but really took off in the mid 1960s, effectively destroying any and all local established independent supermarkets all across America, until food shopping has become what we have now, a corporate monopoly food supply system as your only place to buy food. Forget about the different names. They're there to provide the illusion of choice. You have no choice. Pay their prices or fucking starve. And if that sounds remotely like the mob, well, that's because it is. You've heard every reason in the world why this is happening: COVID, supply chain shortages and interruptions, and of course, inflation, to name a few, ad nauseum. But I'm going to tell you that although there is certainly a kernel of truth in those reasons, it's not the main and primary reason. The absolute and truthful reason is simply greed. The lie, which has been extremely effective for many years now, that has been hammered into the American public's consciousness so relentlessly, is how all supermarkets operate on razor thin profit margins. And I'm going to tell you why this is complete and utter bullshit. If you want to know where the vast majority of all that cost is going, you only need to look at the bank accounts and property assets of the upper management. If you'll do that, you'll discover tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars in those accounts, and a standard of living far beyond the belief or even the imagination of your average food shopper. Of course, I totally understand the vast majority of you will laugh. You'll say that I'm woefully ignorant of this business and I have no clue of what the hell I'm talking about. Fair enough, but I'm telling you what I'm saying is the truth, and I don't give a damn if you believe it or not. Here's what I also know: I can tell you exactly when what I'm saying will become believable. When masses of people can't afford a fucking loaf of bread and they and their children are starving, when suddenly everything I have said doesn't sound so far fetched or crazy after all. The fact is, and I'm talking about this one issue alone, Americans are like the alcoholic whose life continues to spiral down but refuses to really do anything about it because they haven't hit rock bottom. Well, dear American consumer, that shit's about to change really soon. You see, you can argue that I don't know the complexities of the supermarket or food industry, and I'm not going to argue that because I don't need to. What I do know is distraction, misdirection, and obfuscation when I see it. Just as it doesn't take an auto mechanic riding in a car that suddenly putters out to figure out that the car has simply fucking run out of fuel. And what makes this situation predictably even worse is that it's only going to get worse because the ones that are actually the cause of the problem will never admit it and will never voluntarily stop their parasitic thievery of the consumer. This is the real reason why food prices always go up, never come down. To put this most succinctly, the pimp always wants more money from his hose. So, what can be done about this? I know many things that can be done about it. So, if you are listening and you give a damn, you can demonstrate giving a damn by reaching out to me via my website in the description below. Until next time, no bullshit, mostly honest, Ernest.